What if the people who ignored you accidentally gave you your greatest advantage? What if every unanswered message, every cold shoulder, every rejection was secretly shaping you into someone unbreakable? Most people collapse after rejection. They beg for attention, overthink every moment, and lose themselves trying to be accepted. But the Stoics saw rejection differently. To Marcus Aurelius, rejection was not humiliation, it was revelation. Because the moment someone walks away from you, you discover whether your happiness belongs to yourself or to other people's approval. And that changes everything. In this video, you'll learn 13 powerful Stoic lessons that will help you transform rejection into strength, discipline, and emotional freedom. By the end of this video, you will stop fearing rejection and start using it as fuel for growth. So if you are tired of feeling ignored, underestimated, or emotionally controlled, stay until the end, because today we turn pain into power and rejection into your greatest weapon. The first lesson is simple but powerful. Ignore those who ignore you. When someone chooses to overlook your value, do not chase them. Let them. Stoicism teaches that constantly seeking validation destroys your peace. Ignoring someone who ignores you is not revenge, it is self-respect. It is silently saying, I refuse to beg for basic appreciation. Instead of wasting energy trying to be noticed, invest that energy into improving yourself. Read more books, train your body, sharpen your mind, learn new skills, and focus on your future. The greatest response to rejection is becoming so focused on your purpose that their absence no longer affects your peace. The second lesson is to never react emotionally. Rejection becomes dangerous only when emotions control your actions. Most people react with anger, desperation, or sadness, but Stoicism teaches calmness. A calm person is powerful because they cannot easily be controlled. When someone rejects you, pause before reacting. Take a breath. Think clearly. Ask yourself whether rejection is truly hurting you or whether your interpretation of it is causing the pain. Epictetus taught that we suffer more from our thoughts than from events themselves. Master your reactions, and you master yourself. The third lesson is to remove them from your mind. Some people leave your life physically, but continue living inside your thoughts every single day. That is the real prison. Stoicism teaches detachment, not hatred, but freedom. Stop replaying old conversations and checking whether someone still cares about you. Redirect your attention toward building a better life. Learn a skill, exercise, travel, meet new people, and create new experiences. Every new experience weakens the emotional grip of the past. Slowly, the person who once consumed your thoughts becomes irrelevant because your life becomes too meaningful to stay trapped in old pain. The fourth lesson is to demonstrate your value through action. Rejection can either destroy your confidence or reveal your hidden strength. Most people complain after being overlooked, but Stoics improve. If someone underestimates you, let your actions answer them. Not emotional speeches, not arguments, but results. If they doubt your discipline, become disciplined. If they question your abilities, sharpen them in silence. The world respects proof. Sometimes rejection is simply life redirecting you towards something greater. Stop asking why they rejected you and start asking what you can become because of it. The fifth lesson is to use silence as power. Most people panic after rejection. They demand explanations, chase closure, and lose their dignity trying to be understood. But Stoicism teaches restraint. Silence allows emotions to settle and gives you clarity. It reconnects you with yourself. In a world full of noise and desperation, a calm, silent person becomes unforgettable. Silence is not weakness. Controlled silence is strength. The sixth lesson is to prove yourself right, not others wrong. Many people improve themselves just to impress the people who rejected them, but the Stoic path is deeper. Do not become successful to make someone regret losing you. Become successful because you owe greatness to yourself. Train your body, sharpen your mind, and build discipline quietly. The strongest people do not constantly announce their growth. They simply grow. Eventually, their results speak louder than words ever could. The seventh lesson is to go out and experience life. Rejection makes many people isolate themselves, but isolation feeds pain. Stoicism is not about hiding from life. It is about engaging with life wisely. Explore unfamiliar places, reconnect with friends, try difficult experiences, and challenge yourself. Life is much bigger than one rejection. There are still people you haven't met, places you haven't seen, and versions of yourself you haven't discovered. The moment you reconnect with life, rejection begins to lose its power over you. The eighth lesson is to build yourself until you become unrecognizable. Build your body, your confidence, your discipline, your mindset, and your future. Not for attention, but for freedom. Confidence is not built through compliments. It is built through promises you keep to yourself. Wake up early, study consistently, work hard even when nobody is watching, and remain disciplined when motivation disappears. That is how ordinary people become extraordinary. The ninth lesson is to stop chasing people who do not choose you. Not everyone will value you, and Stoicism teaches acceptance. If someone continuously ignores your presence, stop forcing your presence upon them. There is strength in walking away peacefully. Protect your energy because constantly chasing people who do not appreciate you slowly destroys your self-respect. Invest your time in people who genuinely value your existence. The 10th lesson is emotional control. Modern society rewards emotional reactions, but Stoicism rewards emotional mastery. This does not mean suppressing your emotions. It means understanding them without becoming controlled by them. Observe your emotions like a philosopher observing a storm. You acknowledge the storm, but you do not become the storm. Emotional stability allows you to think clearly, make wise decisions, and stay grounded even during difficult moments. The 11th lesson is to never beg for attention. Attention is temporary, but self-respect lasts forever. Stop performing for approval. Your value does not depend on how many people notice you. Live a life that makes you proud privately. Improve yourself daily, and let your confidence come from discipline rather than compliments. Ironically, the less you seek attention, the more naturally people respect you because real confidence is silent. The 12th lesson is to be kind but emotionally detached. Stoicism does not teach bitterness. It teaches balance. You can remain respectful and kind without becoming emotionally dependent on others. Smile, greet people politely, and treat others with respect, but never allow someone else's behavior to control your inner peace. Kindness without boundaries becomes weakness, but kindness combined with self-respect becomes strength. The final lesson is to never reveal your inner collapse. Pain is part of life, but Stoicism teaches us not to surrender our identity to pain. You may feel hurt internally, but continue moving forward. Wake up, work, study, train, and keep building your future. Every day you continue despite pain, you become mentally stronger. Eventually, rejection stops feeling like destruction and starts feeling like training. That is when you become dangerous, not dangerous to others, but dangerous to weakness itself. At the beginning of this video, rejection felt like punishment, but now you understand the truth. Rejection is a test of your emotional control, your discipline, and your self-respect. Most people fail this test because they chase validation and lose themselves trying to be chosen. But the Stoic chooses differently. The Stoic builds himself. So the next time life closes a door in your face, do not panic. Stand still, breathe deeply, and remember this. Sometimes rejection is not removing something from your life. It is removing you from what no longer deserves you. If this video spoke to you, comment strength in adversity. And if you want more deep Stoic wisdom that transforms your mindset and sharpens your discipline, subscribe now. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay strong, and stay Stoic.